Alright guys, welcome back to the course. So in this video I'm going to show you how to try out FL Studio for free. If you're not decided on if you want to purchase FL Studio or not, or if you just want to try out the product with this course and try to learn FL Studio, you can do it all for free. So first let's navigate to image-line.com and you will come to this website. You can see FL Studio 20 is the version of now. And you can see this button here, download trial. So let's click that. And here you can see you can choose between Windows version and a macOS version. So FL Studio always had a Windows version available and didn't support macOS until recently. So it's very nice that both Windows users and macOS users can use FL Studio now. So depending on what version you have, you just click on it. You will download an installer. You can see our full installer and trial installer. So what you basically do is to download the installer, click that you want to try the product out. When you do that, you can do everything, but there are some trial limitations here. So as you can see, you can save FL Studio projects, so you can do that. But reopening saved project is not possible. Some functions that use save load capability don't work in the trial. For example, clone channels and the save preset as menu options. You can export to WAV and MP3 files. So basically you can create a project, you can create a full track, and then you can export it to WAV and MP3. Then you can see the trial is equivalent to FL Studio plus all plugin bundle, so you can test all features and plugins. So in the next video you will see comparison between the different FL Studio versions that are available, and you just choose whatever version you want to have. But as you can see, this trial here is basically the biggest version you can have. So let's say that you're using FL Studio with the trial version here, and you see that you're always going to one or two or several plugins, and you feel that you really want these plugins. Then you can decide on what version you want to purchase. So it's really nice that ImageLine has that you can try it out with the all plugin bundle. You can see here free trial. Test all features and extra plugins, time unlimited, no registration or account needed, one installer for trial and full versions. So it's very nice. As well, you can just purchase it and you can unlock the trial as well. So as soon as you unlock the trial, you can use the full version there as well. So you don't have to let's say install the program and then uninstall it, then reinstall it, re-download and stuff like that. You just basically get an access code and then unlock FL Studio with the trial that you have installed. You can do almost everything with the trial version here, but you can't save an FL Studio project and then open it. That is the big limitation that they have with the trial. So let's say that you're working with a project and you save it, then you can't open it up again. You have to start all over again. So it's not really that good to just stay on the trial all the time. It may work if you're working really quick and want to just get out some tracks with one sitting in one session. You can do that, of course, but let's say that your computer crashes or something, then you can't open it up as well. So I really recommend you to just start out with a trial here. Just download, try it out, and just keep watching the course. We're going to create a full track later on in the course, so just hop into the course. So as I said before, you don't have to pay for the FL Studio to watch this course. You can get this trial and watch the course with the trial version. Alright guys, so that is it for this video. Let's see you in the next lecture. Alright guys, let's take a look at imageline.com, which is FL Studio's website. And ImageLine is the manufacturer of the FL Studio program. So as you can see on their introductory webpage here, you will see a brief description of FL Studio, as seen here, and you can also download the trial version. So let's say that you're not really sure if you're going to have FL Studio as your digital audio workstation, or if you want to just try it out with this course. I will strongly suggest you to download the trial first before buying. It is going to work as the full version, but you can't really save projects with the trial version. So that is the only thing you can do. But if you're taking this course and you're not owning FL Studio as of now, then you can just download the trial and follow along this course, and that will work really good. So you can also buy FL Studio, as you can see here. So if we click here, we'll go straight to the shop here. And as you can see, there are different versions of FL Studio. So you have the first Fruity edition, as they call it. And as you can see, the supported operating system is Windows and Mac, as I explained before. And then we have the Fruity edition, first one, which is 89 euros. And then we have the Producer edition, which is 189 euros. Signature bundle, so 100 euros more. And then you have the FL Studio All plugins, which is significantly pricier, as you can see there. So this is the main reason for this one is, and why it's priced a lot higher than the previous version here, is because this version contains all of the plugins that ImageLine has. And some of their plugins are really powerful. So yeah, I mean, if you got the money and if you're really investing into your music production, I would say go for this version, because you will have basically everything you need to have. There are, of course, some different third-party plugins that you maybe want to own, because some of the third-party plugins that you can find out there has a nice sound to it that you want to have, or let's say that you found a plugin with a really nice sample, let's say real instruments. Yeah, then you can go with the Fruit edition and then just purchase the plugins, for instance. So the main differences between these versions here is, let's see here, in this little box here, you can see that the Fruit editions is no audio clips, no audio recording, limited playlist features. So I would not recommend the Fruit edition, because you can't even do audio clips. So let's say that you have a beat, or let's say that you have some audio samples, which is very commonly used nowadays, that you create your music with existing audio loops or audio files. Then I wouldn't really go with this Fruit edition at all. The Producer edition is, in my opinion, the best bang for the buck, because you will get audio recording and full playlist features, plus 8 extra plugins as listed. And yeah, so you won't have the VST plugin versions, but you will still get the plugins that comes with FL Studio. So what this means is that you can't really use all of these plugins that comes with FL Studio, the 8 extra plugins. You can't really use them with other digital audio workstations. But if you're going to stick with FL Studio, there's no sense to go with the VST plugins anyway. So you can also always add extra plugins and instruments. So let's say that you have a plugin that you really like, or let's say that you watch this course and you see that, wow, this plugin, I really need to have it, but I don't want to own all of the plugins that comes with this price. Then you can just choose one by one like this. You can also download samples like that. So you have all of the different sample packs that ImageLine creates, like this. You can read all about them. And yeah, that is all they have on the ImageLine site. You also have the Signature bundle. So what this is basically just more plugins. If you want to compare these different versions between them, you can go to another section. I just want to point out here that this is in euro. You can also go with the USD, US dollars, and Yeah, this is the prices for that one as of now when I record this course. So if you go to here, you can go to editions, and here we can see all of the differences between these: Fruity, Producer, Signature, and All Plugins bundle. So as I said before, this producer version is the best if you want to produce music and creating most of your tracks in the box. So meaning that you don't have any other external instruments like that, then I will go for this version. But you can still do all your recording with this, so you can still use different external instruments with this as well. And you can read all of the differences between them, as you can see here. So I strongly recommend you to go through this and see what type of version you will need. So yeah, and just choose the version that you find is suitable for you. Alright guys, so let's see you in the next lecture.